this is Nathara. As you guys know, this is more of a vloggy kind of channel. So, we're just gonna be really casual today. I've been meaning to do a garden update for a few weeks now, but it's been cold. I don't like the cold. I have really bad tendonitis in my arms and my shoulders and my back, and so I don't like being outside when it's cold. But today is a beautiful day. I forgot what the temperature is. I'll probably put it in here in post. But it is a beautiful day. So I've been outside a couple times to just enjoy the weather, and I love it. So I thought I would go ahead and do like a little garden update because I haven't even started doing anything yet. So why not do a garden update when it looks like garbage, right? That's how we're gonna do it. So I'm going to show you around my garden and let you know what my plans are. Okay, so this is my garden. You can kind of see, like, I just have a little space here. We live in a little one-bedroom apartment, and so this is my little garden here. Last year I tried to do Kane wanted to come out and play too. So last year I tried to do like herbs and stuff along this area here, and you can see I kind of have like, I have my this is, I have to smell it. That's my rosemary here, and he's doing pretty good here. And you see, over winter I just kind of like let the leaves fall in there, and they make a great fertilizer, and they keep the roots of everything from freezing, which is really important. And this is lavender here. Yes, and it's doing pretty good. So they didn't suffer too much from the freezes this winter because they had all those leaves to be cozy and comfy with. And you can see here I had some tomato plants growing here, and they managed to make it through the winter pretty well as well. You can see they're getting a little bit yellowy now. Not sure what that's about. You can see like the soil is still pretty good and moist from all the fog and the ice freezing and the rains and stuff. I have my sage growing here. This is sage right here. This is part of the dandelion family here. Not our traditional dandelions that we normally see. And this is sour clover growing up here. I love them. They're supposed to be edible, but I haven't tried eating them yet. So we have all this growing. Before I tried to do a lot of vegetables in here, but they didn't grow that great. So I don't think I'm going to do that again this year. I was originally planning to tear out all the vegetables before replanting things, but I don't think I'm going to do that again. Last year I was using these soda bottle bottoms as like seed starters. Oh, that noise is Kane in my laundry room. So you can see, like, I was also growing like bell peppers and stuff, but they got like taken over by black widows last year, so I don't think I'm going to do that again this year. But you can see I also have like some onions and garlics growing up in here. So like some springtime flowers, you can see. Here's the little clover guys. They're growing really well. This is where the pumpkins were growing last year. If you guys like thumb back through my Instagram, I'll post some pictures in here. I got a lot of pumpkins growing last year, and this is where they were growing, but now it's just the weeds and it's all overgrown. On the other side, here's Nora. Look at her, she's just eating all the grass up. You're okay, baby. You're just gonna chomp that grass for me. You can see I have some more basil growing in here. Here's some basil and some more sage here and there. My alyssum has gotten over here as well. And that's some potato plant happening there. But again, a lot of weeds that I need to pull out more of. More weeds, lots and lots of weeds. More of those clover flowers. So more of that alyssum back there. More of those giant dandelion family plants. I'm going to come back over here. We have like this huge patch. This was all, when I planted it, this was all wildflowers. Like mixed wildflowers for pollinators and stuff. And you can see now it's basically just alyssum at this point, which is fine. It smells great and it's blooming beautifully. You can see it goes like all the way around the corner there. It's so pretty. And then like you can see these are the last of the mini pumpkins that were growing. They're no longer attached to like a real vine. They're just kind of hanging out here. And then whatever this plant is, we'll find out when it starts flowering. I can't identify them when they're just greenery anymore. And then like the rest is all just weeds. I did some heavy duty weeding about a week ago, but you can see it all just kind of grew right back. That's part of gardening, right? Just doing your weeding on the regular. So you can see all my beautiful weeds here. You can see the kitties like to help me out here a lot. The old man Keener. Hey buddy. Yeah. So this is my little garden. Whew, there's the sunlight right there. You can see like there's all this stuff going on. So instead of doing vegetables this year, I think I'm just gonna be sticking to some herbs, like herbs that I use in my work a lot, and then doing the rest just pollinator wildflowers for the most part. Something that's a little bit more low maintenance because I don't need to be hurting my back trying to tend all the vegetables. One of the big issues I had last year was that the snails here are ridiculously insane and they just ate so many of my vegetables up. Here's Nora. She's hunting little birdies. They love coming outside. My little kitties love coming outside, but they're only allowed out here when they can be supervised, and they don't get out of the backyard. I don't think they've figured out that they can, but I know if I don't watch them that they will. So they get to come out here and play as long as me or my honey is out here watching them, and they really enjoy that. They like to see the little birds flying by overhead. Nora likes to hunt bugs like moths and stuff in the flowers and stuff. But yeah, it's actually really nice out here right now. We were out here earlier in the morning. I was going to do a little video for you guys, but the landscapers behind my wall were working, and so it was super loud. But now it's nice and quiet. You can probably hear the street traffic still anyways. But yeah, it's really nice out. So I'm planning to do just closer to my patio. I'm hoping to do more sage. I've moved to not buying sage anymore from stores, unless I can get it from a Native American grower. I'm not buying sage at all anymore. Instead, I'm growing my own in my garden, and that way I know that it's ethically sourced, that ethical source being myself. So I'm growing sage out here, and I have my rosemary going, and it's really lovely, and my lavender should come back when it warms up a little bit more. So I'll be able to make, rosemary and lavender incense and bundles and stuff as necessary, and sage as well. And then I'm hoping to have enough basil this year to start making my own homemade pesto and stuff. And also to dry basil leaves, because I use those a lot in my rituals and spells and stuff. So I'm hoping to grow those as well and dry them and press them. A lot of times when you buy them, they tend to have cracks or they tend to break in the packages. And so if I dry them myself, I won't have that problem. And then I'm not sure what other herbs I want to grow at this point, but I'm sure there's like 8,000 million of them. So the issue is going to be like calming myself and being reasonable. Part of my issue last year was that I think I just tried to do too much, which is an issue I have. So I'm going to try not to do too much again. I'm going to try to keep it more reasonable and calmer, and then really just stick to like the herbs, and then do the rest of the yard in wildflowers and pollinator plants instead. And then that way, the butterflies and the birds and moths and stuff can be really happy here. And I like watching them and stuff. Like, I think that's really exciting. Like, I've got my little wind chime, and I just bought a new hummingbird feeder because I broke my last one when I was trying to refill it. So I've got my chime and my hummingbird feeder up there. So it would be nice to spend some more time outside and enjoy the weather and enjoy the garden more, and that'll be really nice. And now that the weather is warming up, I can totally do that. So yeah, so just like a little update on the garden vlog thing, and as you can see, like, I have a lot of cleaning up to do too. A lot of garbage blew in over the winter, and it's gonna be a lot of work, but I think it'll be a lot of fun too. There's always good energy and good returns working in the garden, and it's a nice meditative practice. So so I hope you guys enjoy this update, and I will keep you updated on the garden. Bye.